Hey guys, Mr. Puts here back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to NIDUS. Yeah, I know. I'm all about NIDUS so now. I personally love to sign down with NIDUS. I mean, there's other better sign downs out there. I don't have his fire skin. I'm probably going to go like farm prime sets in a little. But I'm going to show you what to do as NIDUS. So, first off, I'm going to show you his abilities. So this first one, I don't know how to pronounce that. Virulence? I don't know. Where it says, if you know Frost, it's basically his ice wave, okay? But better, 20 times better. So rupture the ground with a damaging fungal growth that steals energy from each enemy strikes. For every 5 enemies hit with the infestation mutates, multiplying its destructive force. So basically what it means by that is in the bottom right, do you see that 0 with the circle? So every single time that it hits an enemy, wait, what? How did I just get one of those stacks? But those are basically called mutation stacks. People just call them stacks. I guess you can get stacks from hitting your your first, I mean. But they're not too easy to get. I mean, they're pretty easy to get if you ask me. But those we'll get into. It multiplies the damage by basically everything. We'll get into that in a minute. We have Larva, which it's basically Vubon's fourth. Spawn an infested pod that erupts with tendrils, latch onto nearby enemies, and pull them in. So it's like Robin's vortex, right? You shoot it, and tentacles start coming out of it and taking in nearby enemies and sucking them up into it. So it's kind of like Vubon's fourth. So now this is where the stacks come in. Okay, so there's parasitic link. Bind to a target with parasitic link. For allies, both the hosts and NIDUS deal increased damage. So if I were to hook onto an ally, me and the ally will get increased damage. And if you hook it onto an enemy, linked enemies take the damage inflicted on NIDUS. So you get damage reduction and a quicker health regeneration. So mutation stack cost, it takes 1 mutation stack, and you can't lower that, no matter what you do. You cannot lower that. Duration without mods is 60 seconds. Ally range is 40 meters. So if you were to hook it onto an ally, then you could, if you don't have any range mods or anything on, if you were to hook it onto an ally, you could go 40 meters without the hook unhooking from you and the ally. We have the damage increase from the allies. I believe that goes by power strength. And this is what I want to show you also in NIDUS about power strength. It's kind of cool. Which increases the amount of extra damage you would get. There's enemy range, which when you latch it onto an enemy for the damage reduction and health regeneration, 20 meters. And damage redirection, 50%. So you're going to need that. And now Ravenous. It's like Oberon's grass. So what it does is it summons maggots. It takes 3 stacks to cast. But so what does it summons maggots? Here. I'll show you. Wait, I need to do this a few times. But how did I get stacks before by doing this? Is that a bug? Okay, well I can't show you because I don't have enough stacks, but like, it summons Oberon's grass, which will summon maggots. Well, an Oberon grass type of thing. Here, I'll show you guys. Actually, I'm actually just gonna summon level 85, so I'm gonna use him to his advantage. Oops, I just pressed cancel, I'm stupid. But and maggots will start coming out. They'll be eating them alive, basically. And you'll be getting stacks. And if you use your first and there's a maggot, which if you hold it down, you can like do this, and when this comes up, you can see all the maggots inside of it. But when you use your first on a maggot, it'll explode, giving you mutation, stacks, and damage. There's obviously the explosion radius, which is going by power strength. There's the radius, which is going by power range. Explosion radius goes by range. My bad, I'm sorry. Maggot rupture damage. I've never heard of that. I'm assuming it's like when they eat the enemies. And, well, that just comes as 150, but obviously goes by power strength. There's radius. There's regen rate, which if you sit inside of it, you and all allies within it get regen on health. Kind of like Oran's third, Renoir. And obviously you have duration. I've almost maxed, almost maxed prime continuity on here. Guys, I'll show you guys my build. I kind of went for like no negative stats on him. Don't make fun of my build. I know I'm not that good at building. I don't have very many mods, but I do have enough, whoops, wrong thing. Well, yeah, enough to make this. Steel charge isn't needed if you don't have one, but I'd recommend it. I believe that with this build you can't throw on anything else like rifling. Oh, you can. But I prefer steel charge because I use melees quite a bit. But this is my build. Obviously vitality. I don't have my vitality maxed out because I never like really pay attention to that. I have concentration for more duration, intensify for power strength, power drift for more power strength, stretch for range for his 2, or not his 2, but yeah, his 2 and his 3, my bad. Streamline for ability efficiency for basically all of his abilities. Prime continuity, almost max, it's a 50%. Ability strength, oh wait, I already showed that. Flow, but the thing with flow is you only get 300 energy. So like, energy is pretty precious in this game. But the thing that I said that is very weird but cool at the same time about Nidus is he comes with a free 15% power strength. You guys probably noticed I only have 45% extra power strength. How? How do I have 160 if I have 45%? He comes with a free 15, which is actually pretty cool. And I will be showing you guys how to play Nidus. Oh yeah, let's take a look at his passive really quick. So if Nidus is killed with at least 15 stacks of mutation plus, those 15 stacks are consumed. This grants 5 seconds of invulnerability and restores 50% of Nidus's health. So if you have 15%, or if you have 15 stacks, Nidus goes into this mode where he can't die for a little bit of time. So I'm going to show you, use his larva, use his first and get up some power strength, use his 4, use his link. And when you use the link on an enemy, you will be getting, your first will be coming out of the enemy's feet. So you'll basically have double his first. I'm gonna do that. I use the larva more than any of his abilities. And also, the more stacks that you have, look, the more stacks you have, the cooler Nidus gets. So this is the quickest way to get stacks, by far. So barely any of the damage is going towards me. It's going towards the bombard. You can't see it until I unlink them. But like if I were to unlink the bombard, you'll see that like all of his health is gonna go down. Why is it not like... I believe it's because I have my link on that guy. Now I'm using up stacks to summon that when I had max stacks. Alright, now I'm max stacks. Yep, there's max stacks right there. So, now I'm doing way more damage than I was before. Here's the little maggots. That's what I mean by you can see the maggots. But, so I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna recast my 4 over here so like the maggots can stop eating him alive. So when I die, watch, I go into the undying state. Here, I gotta show you my Dariga. Put me in the undying state. Come on, you can do it. Come on, level 85. Come on. Nidus is pretty tanky. So that's what it means. I get an undying state where I'm invincible for a short bit of time, and I get half of my health back. And it uses up 15 stacks, so you don't want to die if you have 15 plus stacks. But yeah, if you do die, it doesn't matter. And let's say you go down when you have, let's say, 8 stacks. All of those 8 stacks will go away. These little maggots. That just exploded. But that's how tinnitus. When you're in that undying state, you wanna use a link on an enemy ASAP. Okay, guys. You don't just wanna like do what I just did. When you go into that undying state, you want to quickly. So, I did that. Gonna do this. That. Beep bop, boop bop, beep bop, bop, boop bop, beep. Okay, max X. Okay, I'm gonna do this. So they'll die quicker. So look, I'm gonna go into that undying state. I'm gonna show you exactly what you do when you go into undying. When you're in undying, you wanna straight away, I went to undying. Larva, so they can't kill you. Now look, I'm already back at max stacks. So this is what makes Nidus so good for endurance runs. He's insane. This is why people choose Nidus for solo running. I don't have invincibility on. These are level 85 bombards. Bombards I'm going up against. So you'll need full out, you'll need a blind rage, I'm gonna streamline just because. Primed continuity for sure for extra duration. Probably what else is needed? Obviously intensify. I mean, I don't really know. I can't think properly. But you'll need max power strength for sure with Nidus. You don't even need max, you just need quite a bit. Enough to, enough to be up there one-shotting higher level enemies. So I'm gonna spawn in 8 bombards. I'm gonna show you this. This is why Nidus is insane. Use corrosive pox. Watch. I'm gonna throw 8 pox, right? Or wait, 8 pox. Okay, I need to throw 1 more because I oofed. Now I'm gonna use my 4. Now I'm gonna use my 1. That's insane. I threw 8, and then I used my 4, and then my 1. Boom. Corrosive pox is the way to go. And if you don't have corrosive pox, I don't really know what else. I mean, something with corrosive on it that can do AoE. I mean, the Czar could work. I'm not saying it will. Dual Toxist isn't that bad. Oh wait, it doesn't have toxin. Never mind. Okay, I thought they would have toxin, to be honest. I didn't know that the Dual Toxist didn't have toxin. To be honest, it sounds like a weapon that would have toxin on it. Like, it really does. Toxicist. Okay, I've been pronouncing it wrong. But I'll show you my pox build. It's trash because I don't even have any pistol mods. I have no pistol mods. I put Frostbite on there for the higher status, but I moved it over so I could put Convulsion over there. I put Frostbite on there only for the status. I mean, the cold can also do good things, but like, you know, if you want to, you can put, I believe I have one around here. Yes, guys, I know. I have no mods for pistol. I know that's a thing. I just don't know where it's at. Ah, Sure Shot and Blind. If you want to, you can go ahead and throw Sure Shot on there. I wouldn't recommend it. But, like, it's only 15% extra status. I've maxed out a Sure Shot before, and it did nothing to my pox. Nothing to my pox. Nope. I know, guys, that's a trash build. I just don't like my Dura guide. I just throw on random mods. I know that people shouldn't do that. My friend just throws on random mods on his everything. I just throw on mods that could heal me and stuff. I had to close out of my Dura as quick as possible because it's just trash. Straight up. I don't care about my Sentinels. People say that they're the best type of thing in the game. Kubos, Sentinels, stuff like that. Because they're just overpowered allies. But let's get to it for this video. If this helped you, make sure you leave a like. If it didn't, then don't. But just let me know if this helped you in the comments. If you need help on how to Nidus, I just recommend throwing out your larva. That's probably his best ability. In my opinion. That's like one of the main reasons why I got Nidus. And you're thinking, why not just use Robin, man? Because I wasn't a huge fan of Robin personally. Okay, guys, don't be angry at me. I wasn't a huge fan of Robin, but the larva, all of his abilities are amazing though. His passive, the fact that he has, like, he literally can't die compared to Robin. It's fun because it's like, let's say your Nidus is already rank 30, right? The fact that you have mutation stacks, it's like you're leveling up Nidus all over again. It's fun to level up something new, you know? So, if this helped you figure out how to play Nidus, just let me know, because I've been trying to record a video like this on how to play Nidus properly and stuff. But like, I finally found out how to get mutation stacks and stuff like that super fast. But I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.